Okay, so this one is 5237 Tartan. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,500 square feet. Let's go ahead and take a look. You got the brick on the outside. Roof looks like it's in good condition from the front. Nice little patio area right here. As we walk in, you got the living area with the wooden molding on the top. Fireplace here. For whatever reason, in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, fireplaces were popular. Even though it's hot in South Texas. But as you walk in the door, immediately to the right, you have what looks like your master. High ceilings in here. Probably could use maybe some touch up on some paint, take off that wallpaper. I do notice this here, looks like they pulled out some tile. What that leads me to believe is maybe they did some foundation work, and rather than tunneling from the outside, they did it from the inside. Because you can see a crack in the tile through here. So that leads me to believe there was some previous foundation work, and like I had mentioned and continue to mention, foundation is normal. At least it did have some work, and obviously we will get some inspections to see the current levels. There is the vanity, and here's the 2 sinks. Here is the shower here. The toilet is back over here in this corner, behind the door. So what I would think, I mean, personally, I would probably do a barn door and maybe have it here and slide over this way, right? That way this doesn't conflict with anything. And then you have a his and her closet. I don't have a light, but you can tell that's probably his since it's the smallest. And then you got hers over here, which is probably bigger. Maybe not too much. Okay, so there's that. So this is the master. This is only a 1-story. Even though it looked real tall in the front, it's because the main bedroom had a tall ceiling. But this is only a 1-story. And so here is the dining area, and here's your kitchen. These look like tiles. They put on some black tiles instead of like a stone. This is just real 90s style with the oak, the wooden cabinets. Kitchen, and then here is the washer dryer room. Washer, there's the connections down there. Garage, two car garage, pretty standard. Got a little bit of extra room going back that way. They got some stuff back there, so I can't get back there. I don't know if you can see how far back it goes. There's your water heater. Again, water heater looks like it's in pretty good shape from here. So it goes deep here. So if you had like a big truck, now as far as height-wise, I'm not sure, a newer truck would fit, but it goes deep. So. And then the other 2 bedrooms are on the side of the house to the back. There's the AC closet. Again, it looks pretty good. And then again, it feels good in here, so I'm not too worried about any AC issues in any of these houses that we've seen today. Here's bedroom number 1. That's interesting that they have this here and they have a fan. So that's just interesting. Nothing concerning, just interesting. Here is the bathroom. Long, got a lot of space. So if you ever wanted to redo this and put 2 sinks, you could, because you have all that space there. It's interesting, I only put 1. Pretty standard bathroom. There's a mirror back there, and then just the hamper and other space. And then here is the last bedroom. This one looks like it's bigger than the other one. Obviously little drywall marks. So I'm wondering if this may have been a rental at one point, and they just kind of had a bunch of stuff hanging up, and they didn't just touched it up, didn't really paint over it. All that cosmetic stuff is easy. Alright. Again, I didn't feel too much as far as issues foundation wise like I did in that first one with the pole. So I think we'll be okay foundation wise on this one. This one here, you got a big back patio cover with a big deck wrapped around. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's locked up. Yeah, okay. I don't want to, it's drilled in. I don't want to take it, you know, mess with it too much, but that's your electrical meter. Here's your yard space. More than sure the shed will stay, just because there's our pain in the butts to move. And again, if you see the roof looks like it's in good condition, and you got all the space on the side. They even have the extra drive up here along the side of the garage. You have the extra drive up here. So I'm wondering if they had some sort of trailer they backed in or something. That AC outside looks a little weathered. So the inside unit may have been replaced before this one was. But again, that's why we have our inspections, to give us the condition and future outlook of it. But let me know what you think about this one. It doesn't look too bad. Just need some cosmetic updates on the inside. Big outside patio deck, covered patio. So let me know what you think. Thanks a lot.